7 hacks tricking your brain to like doing hard things. People nowadays seem to set themselves big goals or have big standards, only to give up shortly after and feeling less motivated. However, there are ways to trick your brain into liking to do bigger tasks and achieving goals. Here are our 7 hacks. 1. Use the Pomodoro technique. The Pomodoro technique is very popular amongst medical students. It breaks study or work into 6 points. 1. Identify a task or tasks you need to complete. 2. Set a timer for 25 minutes. 3. Work on the task with no distractions. 4. When the alarm goes off, take a 5-minute break. 5. Repeat this process 3 more times. 6. Take a longer 30-minute break for some food or games, then start again. You'll love this technique as soon as you try it. There are even a bunch of people doing this on live streams on YouTube. Join one of those sometime and at least try it out. You'll be surprised at how much work you'll get done. You will also not feel lonely since there are always a bunch of people in these live streams talking together whenever the alarm goes off. People are motivating each other. 2. What will happen if you don't act? Everybody has lazy or less productive days. They're a part of life and humans need to just take it easy sometimes. But here's a question for you. How do you feel at the end of countless lazy and unproductive days? Your answer is probably not very well. Procrastinating and pushing your tasks ahead is a horrible feeling. You need to assess what happens if you don't act when you should. Are you pushing your work ahead of you? Will the work add up? Will others be disappointed? Reflect on these things before you decide to have a lazy day. The feeling you get when pushing through a task or some work when you don't feel like it is amazing and contagious. It will inspire you to keep going throughout the day. By the way, if you're enjoying the videos so far, leave a like and subscribe. 3. Make time for exercise. Honestly, the most simple yet effective advice of today is to make time for just 10 to 20 minutes of exercise. Exercise boosts your dopamine level and gets you going. It might just spark a fire in you to keep being productive throughout the day. You just give up comfort for 20 minutes, and then the rest of your day will be very productive. It's like investing. You give up something right now for a greater return later. Increasing activity pumps more blood to your brain, allowing you to focus more, thus getting more work done. 4. Get out of your comfort zone. Push yourself to do things you don't want to do. It's really the whole point of this video. Get going, overcome your fear of a new or a certain situation. As you progress and understand that you have to do it, you'll start feeling less fear every time something unexpected happens or an obstacle appears. It's like exercise in number 2, but for your brain. Practice doing things you don't like to get better at it. 5. Visualize your goals. Doing hard things or challenging tasks is something everybody should learn to do. In our last video, we mentioned breaking a big task into smaller tasks, which is arguably the most effective way to get going with something that might seem overwhelming. Here's an example. You've received a task from work. It seems too big for you at first, but when you break it into smaller tasks like initiation, planning, execution, monitoring, and closing, it all seems easier. You've broken one big task into 5 smaller tasks. These 5 tasks can be seen as checkpoints along the way, which will motivate you as you complete each of them. 6. Put your distractions away. Do you lose focus too easy? It might be a sign that your brain is way too used to being fed with fake dopamine from your phone, games, or even people. If you find yourself constantly checking your phone or talking to someone while doing something, you should really check the quality of your work. Distractions should be put away so that you can focus on your task and enter your zone, which is when you'll feel the sense of hyperfocus. 7. Get enough rest and sleep. We are often artificially boosted with dopamine now because of social media and the constant possibilities of a dopamine hit. During a normal day, we need big amounts of natural dopamine to be motivated and feel good. Often, you'll feel depleted of dopamine. Not because you lack it, but because you've been fed yourself with artificial or temporary dopamine. Get exercise, get enough rest, and get enough sleep. Without these 3, you'll start feeling irregular dopamine levels, making each day feel like a roller coaster. Eat good foods, drink water, sleep enough, and get some exercise and fresh air every day, and you'll find yourself feeling more alive and motivated very quickly. These were just 7 things you can do to trick your brain. Don't feel overwhelmed by this video. You do not need to implement every single thing straight away. Take one step at a time and get going in your own set pace. Good luck, and if you plan to try some of these out, let us know in the comments below. Please leave a like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Check out some of our other videos if you enjoyed this one.